Yo, what is going on, guys? C4IQ, House of Albert, and on this episode, if you will, I'm going to be talking. Well, actually, the story goes basically I had a game with someone on Marvel a couple of days ago, and I got sent a GG's, as you do normally. But then after that, there was a couple. They come up with what should I say, discrepancies about the game. My assist calling, their stick not working properly, and some other stuff. And then it kind of got me thinking, what is a good game? What is a GG? What would you class a GG as? I'll basically give you guys what I think it is, my description, and then by all means, everyone who's listening to this, watching this, let me know in the comments what you think. But basically for me, there's three aspects for a game to be a GG. The first one is replay. If you can watch the match back and it be interesting or exciting or learn something from it, then I feel it's a good match. Especially if you're the person that was involved in the game. So it's a bit different when there's like a spectator watching it. But when you or your opponent can watch the game back and learn or find it exciting, get hype about it, then I feel that would make that game a good game. Another thing is obviously learning. I think everyone kind of gets that as well. Obviously, if you're playing someone and you're just battering them and it's free, whatever, and you've not learned anything, all you've done is gone on autopilot. When you're that person, I don't think you feel like it's a good game. You've just literally had a two-player mode training mode session, basically like a combo exhibition on someone. The person that you're fighting may have learned something, or they've realised, okay, I can't do this against someone who knows about the game or is skilled, so they might change up their game plan. So for them, it might be a good game because they might have taken away something from the match. So yeah, learning, that's definitely one of the most important things, especially playing online, to take away from every match. Try and get some sort of information, whether it be about your characters or a matchup in particular, working out what you can do against certain characters. That's always good. I've found out that certain play styles don't work on certain characters or certain people's game style or mentality, especially with the Chris team. I feel like it's a keep away team, but if you want to rush down and press buttons, it can blow me up, especially characters like Spencer, Wesker. The more unorthodox you play or crazy, that's what I say in the game, but obviously I look back and think, no, they just wanted to hit me. That's why they were pressing buttons. But at the time it's like, what are you doing? Stop doing that. Like, it's not safe, stop doing it. But it's like, well, if I'm going to run away, you might as well do it. I'm not going to punish you for it. I'm trying to get space. So yeah, definitely that's one other thing. And the last thing for me is, if you can draw out an emotion in your opponent, I feel that that's a good game. For example, the most obvious one is making someone salty. If you make someone furious or angry about how they lost or how you beat them, they don't agree with what you did, like they're like, that was stupid, but it worked. To me, like the two hardest things to do in a fighting game is make someone salty, angry, or if you condition someone in a game. So say you anti-air them a lot, and then that person has to change their playstyle because they know they can't jump in on you. Stuff like that you can't really get taught. You can obviously, like footsies for example, you can get someone to tell you what footsies are. You can practice footsies and learn it, but it's not something that can be passed down to you like a combo video, where if you see a combo, you practice it and you get it. With stuff like footsies and conditioning, you've got a kind of, it can sound mad cheesy, but you have to have it in you. You have to have that mentality or that ability to adapt to a situation and know what the opponent wants to do and be able to counter that. So yeah, when you condition someone, or if you get someone so mad that it throws them off their game plan. If someone's drawing real emotion from a video game, then you've done a good thing, or you've done something difficult, where that person's head is in a place other than the game because they're angry at you, at the person. They might be angry at the game as well, but they're frustrated with you. So they're going to do stuff that they're probably not have practiced for. so they're not going to do their run-of-the-mill like autopilot setups because they're completely confused with what you've just done to them, or angry and frustrated, so they might rush down more, even though they've got like a zoning sort of team that will do silly jumping because they just want to kill you out of anger. So yeah, those three things to me are something, at least one of those things has to be in the game or in that match to make it a good game for the opponent, yourself, or anyone else who gets to see the replay. But I'm definitely interested. I've had a podcast with a couple of people, shouts to Theory Fighter and Emre, aka Fighting Strategist, and Darkos, and obviously Andrew, CT. We had like a podcast and I basically told them the story and asked them their opinions, and we've got like mixed views from everyone. We came up with like a conclusion overall sort of thing. It was pretty interesting, so it'll be cool to hear what you guys think. Just like leave a comment in the description. Doesn't have to be like an essay or anything. Just if you agree with the points I brought up, then just say like, yeah, I'll see what you're saying. Like, I agree. If there's something you think that I've not addressed, or something I missed out, or a point that I should have said, then by all means put that down in the description as well. And then I might like kind of go back over this topic in another episode. I'll do like a part 2 on what is a good game or something like that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I guess I should probably commentate a little bit. Yeah, I think there's like 2 more matches. So in this one, I obviously uploaded the matches me using my Chris team and my Trish team. I think from now on in it's going to be the Trish team. I'll put Wesk on point for this match just because for some reason it just feels more comfortable playing Wesker against 4, even though his mobility is not as good as Trish. It's weird, I can't really explain it, but the Trish matchup, I feel, because she has to be active, her active moves are slow, where Weskers aren't as slow. If that makes any sense, because obviously Ford's got Mighty Strike, which has armor on it. So if I put a trap, for example, he'll just plow straight through it and hit me, then get a combo with it. Well, Wesker, I'm normally just doing teleports and a gun, which is pretty quick. So I've killed 4. I alpha catted him into Captain America. That was on purpose, just in case anyone's wondering. Captain America has got a pretty good alpha counter. If it's like strings, like a standard ABC block string, he can normally get through with that. If they do like ABC, then a fireball, the fireball normally hits him, even though his charges start. It doesn't make any sense to me either. But yeah, I've done it to like an Iron Man before. They did light, medium, heavy, unibeam, and the unibeam hit me out of my charges start. So yeah, next match, again against Stret4d. He's changed up a bit, he's got Spencer now instead of 4. I prefer this matchup a lot more, although I shouldn't be doing that. That happens to me a lot against Spencer. I just don't think they're going to do it. I just don't think they're going to wake up and do exactly it. And they do it every time. I got lucky, I don't know if I said it before, but Cap has like the best assist when it comes to auto correcting. It always does that. Always goes the right way. I've never seen it go the wrong way. So I killed Spencer, and for CT, look, I can do combos. I just choose to play this and not play this. So I like not getting involved. But yeah, I killed Spencer. I get a happy birthday. Capitalize on this. That's it. I haven't got a bar. I'm probably going to X Factor yet. OTG with Wesker as well. Didn't need to do that. I guess it gave me a bit more extra damage, but I couldn't kill him on my move. He's got 5 bars. He only spends 1. Chaotic Flame. Now I'm full screen. Stalking Flare. That makes sense. X Factors. Mega Chick. Now I've got to get in quick, just like that. And it doesn't matter that he blocked it because I've got 2 bar. I've got a bar from holding all that block. Now getting the unblockable. There is a way out of this. I'm not sure if I told Stret before or after this match. I probably told him afterwards. I'm an arsehole like that. But yeah, there's bits in that string where you can hit either Cap or Trish. With the Charger Star into Hyper Charger Star, you sometimes can grab him out of that. And when Trish comes in, certain characters can just jab her so that she doesn't throw out the Mad Harvest. I'm not sure if that's with everyone, but I'm I want to say Dorm could have done in that situation just because he was an X Factor. But back to the match. Yep, this is the matchup I don't really like. And another thing is, Trish cannot pull forward. So I have to go for an unblockable here. And Stret lets it hit. Still get mixed up. I've told him before, if you let the Rand Harvest hit, sometimes it makes it harder for me to convert off of it. I've not really practiced it that much. I've not really practiced it in different situations. When you tag in and you get a hit, and you get the overhead, and then they start flying up, Cap can't really capitalize off that. Another unblockable, mad cheat. I'll mess it up though, which is a pain, especially against Storm. You've got three bars. Gotta be careful with Captain Flames. Keeping me out pretty well, solid. This should. Oh no, he drops it. Otherwise that would have been dead. Random hyper charging start. Well, not hyper. Random charging start. Get lucky that he doesn't punish. I went for a reset, but at the end, after the light charging start, I was meant to do a stand medium and then cartwheel. If they forward tech, they go back into the Trish trap that I set, and if they back tech, then they fall right above Cap, and I'll always do a crouch medium. That's like the shield when he slams to the ground, and when you fall above that, it's really hard to hit Cap. Like, he has not priority, but he has advantage, put it that way. I'll try and show in another match if I do it. But yeah, guys, that's been what is a GG. I'll definitely try and do more sort of topic-based UMC House of Ab uploads. I think they're more interesting. Get everyone a bit more involved, hear other people's opinions and stuff. That's always cool. But yep, you know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll put a link in the description for our Facebook page as well. If you can, like us on that. If you ain't got Facebook, hit me up on Twitter. Like I said, all that will be in the description, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.